quarterback shit when I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Carrie. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Basket Robin shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie daddy. Fuck with clothes, shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Kurt, I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, trapeze. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, my no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Halloween and happy Friday, and welcome to the Chargers Power Hour. My name is Lee, the ear to the motherfucking streets, as my friends on my YouTube channel call me. So, let me give a shout out to the chat. Nancy, welcome to Ginger Ninjas of the house, my friend. Happy Halloween to you and your kids, buddy. Yeah, you're on. Yeah, I'm off the hook. Yeah, King. What's up, my friend? Thank you for tuning in. Hey, hope all is well. You watching that baseball game tonight? Yeah, well, JD, want to run that commercial? You seen it there? That's neonpeacockmerch.com. November 3rd, new sale starts, 20% uh, off all t-shirts and whatnot. So make sure to go over to neonpeacockmerch.com, put your email address in, get all the hookup, and know when the sales are. He's got great t-shirts from the Lightning Lad shirt to the GWN shirts. He's got pillows, prints, posters, framed art, you name it. There's nothing that Peacock can't do. Again, the sale starts November 3rd, 20% off. Again, welcome to episode 5 of the Chargers Power Hour. Let's go. Hey, King D, welcome. Marco from the future, good morning to you. Candlestick, welcome. Good evening to you. Happy Halloween. Albert, what's up, buddy? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone out there watching. Well. Bolt up, everybody. My Chargers had a dominating 37-10 win against the Ginger Ninjas Vikings. Let's go. Justin Herbert threw for 3 touchdowns. Oh, what a game. Well, the Chargers are 5-3 after the 37-10 win over the Vikings on Thursday night. Justin Herbert was 13 for 25, 227 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 62 rushing yards. Now, he led the team in rushing, but right, this is from Next Gen Stats. This was Herbert's distribution on last Thursday night. We had a mini bye, so it wasn't this Thursday. It was Thursday 10 days ago, but Herbert was distributing that ball quite well. 18 for 25, 227. Yeah. 3-1 touchdown. And yeah, it was a nice night. But also besides Justin Herbert, Kamani Vidal, another great week. 117 yards rushing on 23 carries, a 5.1 average, 1 touchdown, 10 receiving yards, second straight game of 100 yards a game. So looking at that. Keenan Allen, 5 targets, 4 receptions for 44 yards. Now, as for McConkey, 10 targets, 6 receptions, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Let's go. Now, Oronde Gadsden II, 5 targets, 5 receptions, 77 yards, and a touchdown for the second straight game. Now, here's the one. Now, everyone's been saying, hey, Quentin Johnson, where did he go? Well, Quentin kind of vanished this week. QJ Butterfingers vanished. 0 targets, 0 receptions, 0 yards. He had a big donut. I don't know if he was in the game plan this week, but obviously the emergence of Oronde Gadsden at the tight end spot, hey, he's been taking targets from right there. There you go. He's been taking those targets from the receiving core, but other than that, but it's something I'm happy to see. And hey, we got the W. That's all that matters. But the Chargers last week scored 30 points or more for the first time this season and didn't punt the ball once, which was a lovely sight. I mean, I love seeing our offense on the field, and it's even better. But the offensive line was healthy, and it has been and then it has been in weeks for us. With Joe Alt's return, I mean, as I put in the title, he's a game changer. And it shows. Look at that. Wide open gaps, holes, pause. I mean, for Vidal to run. It was lovely seeing. The Chargers right now are 4-0 with Alt in the lineup. And it shows what Joe Alt does for our team. To me, without him, Herbert is almost a dead man. But we're clicking. I mean, I love this. But I mean, Vidal had more 100 yards a second straight game. The defense pressured Carson Wentz all night long. Wentz was holding on to the ball all night long. So hey, Then again, Wentz was also playing with an injury for the past 2 weeks, who just had season-ending surgery. So bye-bye, Wentz. Nighty-night time. But sorry, Dennis, not to rub on your Minnesota Vikings. You know, you got JJ back. So let's see what the young stallion at quarterback, if it helps. But hey, going forward, I hope you guys win. But I'll take that W. Now, from next gen stats, Justin Herbert finished 13 for 15 for 162 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception against the Vikings blitz. His fourth most passing yards against the blitz in a game in his career via next gen stats. So, as for the Vikings game, for me, I had a few takeaways from it. Yeah, we had a great offensive dominance. The Chargers offense scored in its first 2 drives. Setting up for the game, the Chargers amused about 419 yards in total yards passing for a total of 39 minutes. So ball control was the key for that game. I mean, Herbert's performance was excellent, as was the offense, but showing strong ability delivering passes and the 3 different receivers, 4 touchdowns. So that was a plus. The ball paused, went around, and distributed. As you can see right here on the Chargers snaps, in 3 wide receiver snaps in the past 2 weeks, you got Lad McConkey at 86%, Quentin Johnson at 82, I believe, if I can see it right. You got Keenan Allen at 58, Trey Harris with the 13, and Oronde Gadsden with 85, and that's in the past 2 weeks. As you can see, with the emergence of Gadsden, it's taken down Keenan's targets and stuff like that. So, but hey, I'm just enjoying this. Right, I'm enjoying this right now and seeing the offense flourish, and it shows our offense is showing how it can produce with Joe Alter. He opens up the gaps, the holes for everyone, and Herbert's staying clean, and I'm loving that. I mean, I was worried 2 weeks ago that my quarterback was going to be killed. It just shows he opens up these large gaps for Vidal and for our receivers. I'm loving this, and hey, I just hope Joe Alt stays healthy, man. He is a difference maker for the Chargers, and I remember when we drafted him, I was like, oh man, I wanted Malik Neighbors. I wanted an offensive weapon. And I remember a lot of my friends that are Chargers fans said, oh, we need Joe Alton. I was like, no. I like the offense. But, man, it shows. I may know ball and football, but, man, Jim Harbaugh likes to build from the trenches. And now that I look at it now, 2 years later, that was one hell of a fucking pig. Love it. Molt up. Oh, let me give a shout out to one of my good friends, a GWN family member, and a Bolt brother, my friend Ty Mayberry. Congratulations. He is in Paris now. He proposed to his girlfriend, and she said yes. So, hey, from the GWN family, Ty, and from myself and everyone else that knows you, congratulations, buddy. Holly's a lucky woman. And I look forward to hearing all about your trip to Paris. And I want you to have a wonderful, safe trip to Barcelona today. So, again, congratulations, Ty. And again, to your wonderful wife-to-be, Holly. That's one of my good friends. And he came out to Vegas and joined us for our YouTube event in Las Vegas. And we had a great time. And the guys love Ty. And we call him the GWN lawyer. Let me get back to business here. Well, also, the Vikings did struggle. The Vikings offense with quarterback Carson Wentz starting for injured J.J. McCarthy was very ineffective. Wentz threw for 144 yards and an interception while being sacked 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 times by the defense. Matt Bruder, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I know. We all should win. Hey, shout out. Matt, sorry I didn't tell you last night that the show changed to Thursday night. We had a game, but I text you and I let you know, hey, at least y'all have a defense unlike my high school. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, King D, bolt up. Yes, sir. Hey, yeah. it, Ginger Ninja, I will pass that on to Ty. He's probably watching in Paris or wherever he is, but I'm happy for him. He's a good man, good friend of mine, and a good Chargers fan. He loves those Bolts. But the Chargers did sustain an injury in that game was to Derwin James, but the injury that was a little was to who was it? We did lose Tarheeb Steele for 2 to 4 weeks with the sprained MCL. So we will not see him for a little while, close to a month till we get them back. So, but we are getting Derwin James did get hurt on that Thursday night game, but coming out today, he is going to play on Sunday against the Tennessee Titans. Now, our rookies came up big time in prime time. A handful of Chargers rookies came up big. We had Trey Harris got his first NFL touchdown early in the fourth quarter. We had RJ Mickens, who was filling in for Derwin James, came up big also. He picked off Wentz on a floated pass up the middle, and another monster game from Oronde Gadsden the second. I said about 3 weeks ago that I said Gadsden was going to be a thing. And he's actually blossomed into a tight end that, hey man, I was thinking later in the season or next year, he's now a thing now. So if by any chance you were lucky enough for fantasy to pick Gadsden up off the waiver wire, kudos to you, because he could be a league winner and a game changer for your team. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I left him on my bench in a few leagues because I forgot he was an attacking squad. But no, soon as his breakout came, that motherfucker was in my lineup, and he's going to be a steadfast in my lineup going forward. That's my bad. And that's my Charger player, too. Shame on me, but hey, I got to be more diligent next time. What does King says? I'm home having a beer watching the World Series. Hey, I hope it's a good one. I know Ty's probably watching and saying he wants an engagement gift as a World Series winner. But yeah, as a Red Sox fan, I count it. But you know what, King? I know you haven't won in 32 years, so I hope you guys do well. Hey, Mr. Bruno, your fault for missing the show last week. Yeah, no, that's not the schedule. Uh, I need a gig to go. Hey, Matt. Well, at least you do have Wacko Flacco playing this week with a sore AC joint. So we shall see how long. If not, you'll be going with Mr. Browning. I know you're not going to like that, but hey, you can't go wrong. If long as Flacco plays, they'll probably shoot him up, but hey, it is what it is, right? But nah. Okay, let me see what do we got next. Okay, so the Chargers defense was it had a fantastic turning point. Their bright spot. Herbert only had 8 quarterback hits, not 29 like he took against the Colts. So I'm loving the past 2 weeks. We've kept Herbert jerseys clean, and hey, that's what it's all about. I think with Joe All back, it's gonna be a big difference. Yeah, yeah, I know you're excited. I know. But let's see. We got yeah, as I said with Joel in the 5 games he's played this season, he's had 177 pass blocking snaps, 1 sack, 5 pressures, an 84.7 PFF pass blocking grade, 6th highest in the NFL amongst tackles. So I'm loving it seeing Joel back. It's a wonderful sight, and it shows how much he means to Justin Herbert and to the Chargers in general. And it shows for us as an offense what it's doing. He's opening these large holes for Vidal. He's opening the offense for our team, and I'm excited. And we have I'm not saying an easy game coming up on Sunday. We have the 1-7 Tennessee Titans who really can't score. So for me, this could be a huge game all in general for the offense, the defense. I'm looking forward to a great game this coming Sunday. I mean, I'm not taking the game for granted, but yes, Tennessee's record's 1-7, but hey, it's why they play the game. You can win, you can lose, or you can tie. So I'm looking forward to this game here. But I mean, let's see now. Look at Vidal's stats. It's been phenomenal. I mean, 23 carries, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest run was 21 yards, and he was averaging about 5.1 yards per carry. And is that 1 for 2 from the receptions, 10 yards. I mean, and as for the fantasy, he was getting about 19.7 points. So, I mean, going into this season, I thought we were going to ride it with Najee and Hampton. And with Hampton out, which they're now talking about possibly seeing Hampton possibly week 13, because we have a week 12 bye. So Fidel is doing well, but with the trade deadline November 4th, meaning next Tuesday, the Chargers, from what I read today and in the past couple days, is they're going after running back and also offensive line. So we shall see what happens next Tuesday. As for the trade deadline, yeah, and as I said, Tarheeb still has an MCL sprain and is out 2 to 4 weeks. So as for the Chargers offense and defense ranking, the Chargers offense overall is 4th in the league, 12th in rushing, 4th in passing, and 16th in scoring. And that's on the offense. Now, the defense for the Chargers overall are 7th in the league, 17th in rushing against the rush, 6th against the pass, and tied for 11th in scoring. So that's where we're standing in rankings right now for the offense and the defense. Now, as for this week, as I said, we got the 1-7 Tennessee Titans. So this is the game picks. This is what they predict the Chargers are just gonna walk out of here with the W. So, I mean, I'm not taking this game as it's gonna be a W. I think it's going to be. I think it could be ugly, and it could be over by halftime. I'm not going to say that, but Tennessee can't score the damn ball. They can't score. I think they scored, I think, 2 touchdowns all year. I think a stat today was they scored not even 100 points as an offense on the season. So it's not looking good for Tennessee. I mean, to me, the Chargers' advantages are there's going to be an offensive dominance. The Chargers have been a top tier offensive unit recently, ranking 1st in total yards and 3rd in points per game over the last 3 games. I mean, our rushing attack with Kamani Vidal is coming off his second 100-yard game. He faces a Titans run defense that is near the bottom of the league in yards and points allowed. So, to me, I'm if you have Vidal in your fantasy lineup, that is a smash start. I don't care. You just start him. I think he's going to rack up another 100 yards. I'm going to say close to, for me, I'm going to say about 120 to 130 yards. I think he puts up on the ground this week. I mean, that's my take, because their offensive line sucks. Tennessee is without Jeffrey Simmons. I was going to talk about that tonight. I was more worried about Jeffrey Simmons coming after Herbert, because that's what I thought tonight going into this game was, oh, Jeffrey Simmons, not that again. But no, he got ruled out, and that's a big, huge for my Bolts this weekend. Don't have to worry about that. We can just focus on the rest of the game plan and just go with that. What's Matt guy say? Geez, the Bengals need a D line secondary, an O line, a trade. Oh wait, these are the Bengals. Matt, I've been looking, and you guys don't have this week. What? You're not gonna have Trey Hendrickson. Hey Matt, can you tell me, you're in Ohio? Can you tell me if there's rumors that Hendrickson is getting traded? Is that yes or no? I've seen multiple things. I mean, you're right in Ohio. You could tell me. Hey, salute, Derek. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I hope your Cowboys do well this weekend, buddy. We got a game coming up towards the end of the season. I'm looking forward to having you on the show, too. It's going to be a fun one. Yeah. So you think, are they saying he's going to get traded or not? Because we were talking on our show this morning on Wake Your Game Up. JD, myself, Bogey, and Kidda, like saying, hey, some of these players that are being kept out this week could be trade targets. So, I mean, I know as for JD, Bogey, and Steamboat, they're 49er fans, and they do need a pass rusher, and I think that would be a excellent move for the 49ers. Knock on wood if that happens, but I do know the Bengals won a second round pick, so we shall see what happens on Tuesday there too. But hey, for the 49er faithful in the house, I hope you guys get that pass rush. JD, Bogey, Steamboat, and Candlestick and all that stuff. You know, hope you guys get what you want on Tuesday. It's Christmas early. Now, also for the Chargers, we have an elite passing game with Joe Alt back on the field. Justin Herbert is expected to have a big day this weekend. Also, the Tennessee Titans traded away Roger McCreary, and that's another player who I was, concerned about. So that's one less thing we have to worry about with McCreary gone or traded, and also Jeffrey Simmons. So it really does dilute the Tennessee line and secondary. So it's not looking good. I mean, what I would like to watch for this weekend is a Chargers pass rush. We're going against a weak team. I'd like to see our defense and our offensive line really step up this week. I really would. I'd like to see Khalil Mack and the Chargers take advantage of the Titans' injured offensive line. That would be a huge bonus because we really haven't heard much from Mack this year. But he's come back from injury. But I think this is a perfect get right game for us. Also, for the we can rest our injured players if we have to, but I'm looking forward to a good game this week. Also, the Chargers run game. I mean, Vidal can continue that dominance he's done, run against the struggling Titans run defense. There's really not a stat that you look at when you look at the Tennessee Titans. They're not good on the offensive line or the defensive line. They're stuck at a quandary. Like, what? I mean, it's a perfect game for us to take this W, but I'm not taking any game lightly. But this one's a hell of a smash one for my Chargers. But looking at, but the Chargers wide receiver, watch to see how Keenan Allen, Lad McConkey, and Quentin Johnson perform against the Titans' depleted secondary. I really do think out of the three wide receivers, I mean, I think they all could feed this week. There's really, we didn't see much from Keenan last week. We didn't see much from Fugit. So I'm thinking, hey, the way the game played out last week with Gadsden and Ladd, are we going to have a Quentin Johnson week? Or are we going to have a Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen, and Ladd? I think they all get a feed as a whole, as an offense. They're going to feed this week. Herbert's leading the league in passing yards. It's around by like 200 yards, I believe, or something like that. I think the next closest one is Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. And then as for the Tennessee Titans, they ruled out Calvin Ridley, Jeffrey Simmons, offensive linebacker Arden Key, and Xavier Woods for Sunday's game. So they're kind of depleted. Now, as for the game against the Tennessee Titans, NFL Next Gen Stats playoff probability for the Chargers entering this game is at 67%. A win versus the Titans will boost the Chargers to 74%. A loss to the Titans would take us down to 52%. So now this is the standings of the AFC and the NFC, all the divisions in football. As you can see, the Chargers, actually, you got the Bills right there. As for the Chargers, unfortunately, Denver's the top of the West right now with the better record. But as for the better divisional record, the Chargers are on top of the West. They're just on Denver's on top because of the record right now. But if it came down to divisional, the Chargers are 3-0. And that's all that matters right now. So that record can flip-flop. And I'm not too concerned about that. We're 8 weeks into the season, but we do have a commanding lead in the division. So I'm not too concerned about that because down the road, we're going to have to worry about the next set of division games. So other than that, as for fantasy outlook for me, Vidal has played nearly 70% of the Chargers' offensive snaps while logging almost 70% of the team's non-QB rushing attempts. He's also gone over 115 yards in the last 3 games. That trend should continue this week against a poor Titans run defense. Smash start, as I said earlier. Yeah, so now, as for the fantasy impact for all Chargers players, who are you starting? I'd start them all. I mean, Ladd, Herbert, Vidal, Ladd, QJ, Allen, and Gadsden. I would all put them in the lineup, and if you can get them in there, or if not, but I would start. Now, as for the Titans fantasy outlook, you got Tajay Spears, Tony Pollard, wide receiver Amor, Dike, and also, if you can, I think as a Chargers and as a fantasy manager myself, you want to start tight end Helm this week for the Titans. I mean, they do not have he's been playing very well for fantasy wise. So for Dike and as the receiver and tight end Helm, I think his name, I think is it. I forget the first name, but his last name is Helm. I would start them if you can. No, I went over the AFCs. Right. Okay, so yeah, here's the playoff picture. That's what I was looking. Sorry about that. I had some trick or treaters at the house. My apologies. As you can see, the Colts are sitting up top there, along with in the AFC, and we have the Kansas City, who's a 7th seed, and the red hot New England Patriots over there in the 2nd seed. Now that, for me going into this, and I'm a Patriot hater, and I used to live in Massachusetts for 28 years. Am I surprised? Yes. But then again, Mike Vrabel has turned that franchise around. So kudos to him. Kudos to the Patriots, but they still suck in my eyes, and they always will, as do the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, as for my Chargers, as of right now, they'd line up against the Denver Broncos. Now, that would be an interesting matchup, but then again, this can all change. This is 8 weeks in. But seriously, this Buffalo Bills, I thought would be a lot different. I thought they would be the number 2 seed, but then again, anything can happen every Sunday. But speaking, the Bills have the Steelers. Now, next week, after the Tennessee game, my Chargers have the Steelers on the schedule, and that's at home at SoFi. So I'm looking forward to seeing old man Rodgers. I got a few people I know in the chat, and I got a few bets that's going on. I got a couple of my good friends from Massachusetts who are Steelers fans, and I know a few that are watching are Steelers fans. So I know I'll be hearing all about that next week. But other than that, now let me get to segment 3. Now, these are some fun facts segment. This is my fun fact. Justin Herbert in primetime games this year. 3-0. 8 touchdowns, 1 interception with a 126.5 passer rating. That's my boy, Herbert. He's shining away. Now, Justin Herbert said this about after the game last Thursday. Justin Herbert on Oronde Gadsden II. We definitely going to get him the ball as much as we can, because good things happen when he gets the ball. Hey, Bogey, what's up, buddy? Chargers versus Steelers is going to be it's going to be a good game. It's going to be, I think that's going to be a great game. I mean, we're going to see a great defense led by TJ Watt and others, but I'll worry about the Tennessee game first. But yeah, that's going to be a very good game. It's going to be a very hard-fought game for my Chargers in Week 10. But I'm glad it's at home. But also, whatever. The GM Network salute, but yeah, he's a whatever. Whatever.
Hey, Lee, I blocked it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's just on block. Don't even worry about it, big bro.
I ain't worried about that at all. As for a fun fact, Ladd McConkey hit a top speed of 20.74 miles per hour secure per next gen stats during that game on his touchdown thing. Now, the 37-10 win over the Vikings was the Chargers' largest margin of victory ever at SoFi Stadium. That was interesting for me. I didn't know that. Also, Justin Herbert has more completions than any player in NFL history in their first 6 seasons. Sorry, was that has more completions than sorry about that. I was just reading. And also it was a fun stat. Jim Harbaugh becomes the second person in NFL history with 60 plus regular season wins as a starting QB and as a QB and as a head coach, joining Hall of Fame Norm Van Brocklin. So I thought that was an interesting stat to bring up. And I know because JD is a 49er fan, and Bogey and Steamboat, and that was their former coach. And I hear all about the days of 49ers. So it's kind of cool hearing that, and that's something we can share. Now, as for Phillip Rivers, he has advanced in the voting process to make the Football Hall of Fame for the class of 2026. He's among 4 former Chargers to make the cut. So he's moving on up to the next round of the voting process. So we shall see what's going on. Now, as for Keenan Allen, had 4 catches for 44 yards and joined Hall of Famer Antonio Gates as the only player in Chargers history with 11,000 receiving yards. Now, the Chargers are also failing to protect Justin Herbert this season per Next Gen Stats. These are some wild stats that I was coming up with. The blitz. They've been blitzed. Herbert's been blitzed 112 times, most in the NFL. Pressured 148 times, most in the NFL. Pressured at a 43.5% of dropbacks, second most in the league. And sacked 22 times, fourth most. Now that's hopefully at the deadline we can get some help to stop these stats from being the bottom of the league. It's horrible. Now, some of the Chargers offensive rankings through 8 weeks is the total EPA play is 12th. Overall success rate is 12th. Dropback EPA is 15th. Dropback success rate is 12th. EPA/run is 17th. And the rushing success rate is 21st. So that's what we're looking at. Now, we look the road ahead. The Chargers' remaining games for the season. We got the Titans on Sunday. As I mentioned, week 10, we got the Steelers. Now we have a playoff matchup rematch with the Jaguars coming up. That's in Jacksonville. And then we got a week 12 bye. So we have time to rest up. Then we should see come back for the returns game. And then we got the Eagles. And then we got the week 12 bye. After that, we got the Raiders. We got Bakes Raiders. Then we got Ignorant Thinkers podcast, Eagles. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna have Dennis from the Ignorant Thinkers podcast join me the week we play the Eagles, and that's gonna be kind of fun. I'm gonna bring on people of the opposing team that week that are either on our channel or have a podcast. I think it's be kind of fun. That way we can get not just the Chargers take, but we can also get the opponent take. So it's going to be kind of fun. I thought it was kind of fun when I had Dennis on for the Vikings. I had a lot of fun. I mean, we got to talk his Minnesota Vikings. I got to hear his take, and we got to go back and forth. And I find it very interesting. I like the back and forth and hearing about their team and what they have to say about that. It's gonna be kind of fun. And then I'd love to have Bakes come on for the Ray Turds. Hey, I promise I'll be good. I won't shit all over your team, Bakes. I promise you. Even though you guys suck, I would love to have you on if you want to come on. I promise I'll behave to my best of my ability. I can't promise you because I will always shit on the Raiders or on the Ray Turds. Sorry to me, but no. But I'm gonna try to bring on a friend of mine in week 16 when we play the Chiefs, and I may have a special guest that week, and it's going to be, I will reveal it when the time comes, but there will be a special someone that joins me on the show, and that's all I'm going to say for now. And after the KC game, we have the Dallas Cowboys. I'm looking forward. I will have my buddy Derek on. He's a diehard Cowboys fan. That should be a fun show. And that game is here in Dallas. I could be at that game, but I do not know just yet. There's things that I could be going to the game, but I do not know for sure on that one just yet. But I'm looking for. Well, no, I'm waiting on that one. And then we got the Houston Texans, week 17. So Whatever that is. And then we got the Denver Broncos at the end of the season. But also, JD, can you pull up that Monsters Inc. pick? Okay, for the Eagles game, week 14, the came out, was it last week, that the Chargers Eagles game, we're going to have a Monsters Inc. football edition, just like we had the what was it last year? The Simpsons characters. So we're gonna do Monsters Inc. and that's gonna be on what's the date of that? I think it's December 8th, and my bad. And it's gonna be the Disney Plus and Disney XD. But then again, they do have an issue with YouTube TV, but you probably watch that on regular TV. But I was just saying, if you have YouTube TV is having little issues with them. Let's check in the chat. Diamond Joe, welcome, buddy. Salute, Dennis, Derek, and Candlestick. Yes, sir. I'll look for that, Derek. You ain't lying, Dennis. Shining bright. Yeah. Hey, Diamond Joe, how's our basketball match going up, buddy? I know it's a close one. Pause. I'm looking for my first win against Diamond Joseph, my buddy Diamond Joe in the house. Hey, Matt. Hey, I can't guarantee it, buddy, but I try. Now, Matt, you know me. You've known me for a while, 5 years now. Do I ever behave? I try, but I talk a lot of shit, and I take it. I can give it, and I can take it. I think for me, I like to give it out, but sometimes it does hurt when I lose, especially the Diamond Joe. I haven't lost. I haven't won one. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You know, I talk a lot of shit, but you know, I try to back it up. Pause. Can't always, but hey, he's a good manager. I respect Joe in every single way. He's a good man, good person, good friend. Hey, shout out to the West Side. Yo, man, we got some good leagues. Hey, I did hit the pause button on that one, Bogey. I know I'm getting better at it. Well, I know. I mean, now, as for the haterade part, I'm always going to shit all over it. All my AFC week. When it comes to Bakester's Raiders, when it comes to Chase's donkeys' asses, I ain't bending over them, Paul. They suck. They're orange and they shit out crap. So I don't want to hear about that shit. Donkeys suck. Broncos suck. As for the Raiders, they suck too, just like they are in the bottom of the AFC motherfucking West. Hey, Bakes, I know you got Brock Bowers back, but come on now. Find a team that fucking wins, buddy. They suck. They suck. You heard me. I'll tell it to you again. They fucking suck. But now as for those queefs, they goddamn suck. But I have to say, no, excuse me, they won. But you also got Herbert the Frog. He sucks too. And the queefs suckies. Now, as for my Chargers, they're at the top of the AFC West, but they're sitting out there, second place, tied with the Kansas City Chiefs, with the Denver Broncos up top. But hey, yes, man. Hey, that you mean steroid A-Rod, right? But right, JD? Hey, I love you, man. You're my buddy. Do you know what I feel about A-Royd? He's just one needle from going nighty-night. You know what I'm trying to say? It's all good. Hey, Bogey, yeah. Yes, Kermit is playing at an MVP level again. Unfortunately, Kermit took his head out of his ass, paused, and said, I'm back. But you know what? We shall see. He's got all his weapons back. Hey, Matt, you know it won't be able to do I never behave. Come on now. You're talking about me here. The motherfucking ear to the street. Do I behave? Now, Tom Brady is... Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Tom Brady is the GOAT. He's the GOAT of GOATs. Matt Bruner, you're the GOAT of what? Come on, buddy. You're the... Well, then again, yeah, he's a good... My buddy Matt is a good fantasy player. Hey, I hope all the weather is well in Ohio, buddy. Say hi to your wife and tell her, hey... Oh, nighty-night! Yeah, Steph Curry did it to my Celtics a couple of years ago, so that's kind of sad. Hey, Cucini, the next best team in the East. Yeah, the Knicks are the next, but I haven't followed that one. But we shall see. But yeah, now, if you guys want to shoot me any kind of questions, I'm here. I'm here to hate. As I said last week, I'm here to take the hate. I say it a lot. I will say it all. I hate the AFC West. I hate the I hate the Donkeys' asses. I hate the Raiders. And I hate the fucking Chiefs. I hate Herbert. But I have to respect them. They're a great organization. They got rings. Something my team does not have. Now, I'll hear it again. As my buddies know on the channel, well, I'm from 1886. JD would say to me, 1990. It's oh, don't remind me. That was a rough year. That's right. My Chargers lost to the goddamn San Francisco 49ers and Steve Young. Kudos to you, gentlemen. Diamond Joe, Guccini, and Doggy, and Candlestick, and all those 49. You can rock on that shit for 30 fucking years, but it's old fucking news. Today at 2025, motherfuckers, let's forget the 1994, because it doesn't work with me. Yeah, you guys think they rile my skin up. It's kind of fun. We have fun. It's all fun and good and love and more. I love it. It's fun. I love the camaraderie we have. It's fun. Well, we have a good time over there with the Gemwell. Make sure to hop on over and check out the Gem Wealth. We have shows pretty much every single day. From Wake Your Game Up, from OJ and the Blunt for Breakfast, a few times a week. And then on Sundays, we have the Grit Don't Quit. So we hope you join us on Sunday. And my dog is saying, hey, it's trick-or-treating time, but it's all good. But I hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween and enjoying themselves. And I do thank you for tuning in to the Charges Power Hour, episode 5. And I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking your time out of your evening to watch. I look forward to seeing you for episode 6 next week for the Steelers game. So again, have a wonderful Friday evening, rest your Halloween, and have a blessed weekend. And bolt up. And thank you for tuning in. And I want to thank JD. I want to thank the whole crew and thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I had a blast. We'll see you next week. Have a good night. Peace.
Game plan sick, target under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie daddy, like to party. Fuck with clothes, shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm a shark, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, my no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.